Hey guys, it's Diane Mary, and I have my empties video for the month of October 2018. Crazy because I did my September empties a little later and was doing it in some of October, and yet I still have more stuff. So I'm working on destashing. It's going pretty well. Real quick before I get into it, my hair is at that half wet, half dry, kind of in between-ish stage, but it is looking bouncy, drying pretty good. I tried the new shampoo and conditioner today. This thing is driving me nuts. Yeah, so that is what it is. Just bear with it. I apologize, but now that it's like going into winter and it's getting darker even earlier, I have less chance of filming with light, so I don't know what to tell you. I like when my hair air dries. I hate diffusing. I will have to diffuse though when it gets to be really, really cold out. Let's get to the empties now. That's why you're watching this. First thing I used up was a refresher spray from a brand called Up North Naturals. They are a small Canadian brand, and I really love their products a lot. They're sulfate, silicone, paraben free. They're natural. This is their Freshen Up hair mist for naturally curly hair. An herbal infusion with rosewater and aloe. Smelled amazing. Smelled like roses. When rose is done right, it's one of my favorite smells. But you know, sometimes if people try to do rose fragrance, it could be totally wrong and give a headache, but when it's done right, as it was here, it smells incredible. And I really love this refresher spray. I don't know why I just like kind of stumbled on my words, but I do that. I'm gonna pick up more actually. Hopefully they have a Black Friday sale, because there's a few things from this brand I would like to restock on because I do enjoy them. But the mist, when you sprayed it, was very fine, and it just left my hair soft, helped with frizz a lot. Like on day 2, day 3 hair, you know, I'd use a dry shampoo on my scalp, use this on the lens, and just really, really great stuff. So definitely want to rebuy it. Like this bottle. Don't want to get rid of that. Put that there. Next, speaking of dry shampoo, I used up the Hask Biotin Boost Dry Shampoo. I believe I got this at Ulta. It's a thickening dry shampoo, and I like it a lot. Does the job. Scalp feels clean after the workouts. Doesn't feel too stiff or dry. Where's the ingredients on here? There are a couple drying alcohols in here, but then there's also biotin, collagen, there's coffee extract, which could actually help promote hair growth, there's silica. So, you know, I know a lot of people are super strict CG, like curlier method. I'd follow the curlier method, but I'm not super duper strict as some are, and I just really like this dry shampoo, and it was under $10 too, plus you could like use 20% off on it, so affordable option. Moving on, we have this Trader Joe Lavender Salt Scrub. I actually don't even know how long ago I got this. It was in my stash. It was a huge jar, as you can see. It is a 20-ounce jar. It lasted me for so long, and I usually prefer sugar scrubs over salt scrubs because salt can actually dry out your skin, but this didn't. This, with the lavender in it, left my skin so soft. There's also all different oils in here. There's apricot, almond, avocado oil, vitamin E. It was a great scrub. You know, if I go to Trader Joe's soon and they have this, I would buy another one. So definitely a nice product. I used up another spray of Which I Love Your Hair Magic Mist. I feel like I use at least one of these up every month, if not every other month. I'll post my initial review video with my demo on this product, so my thoughts are the same. Amazing refresher. I actually use it more at night than I do a refresher because the essential oils in here promote hair growth, so I like spraying it on my scalp and my lens, massaging it in. I like spraying it on my scalp too because it doesn't weigh my hair down. It's not oily on my scalp like other oil blends could be if I use it every night and I'm not going to wash the next morning. It's great stuff, and it has crystals instead of preservatives. Next, I used up Obia Naturals Curl Moisture Cream. This was from the brand. I believe they sent me a bunch of stuff a few months ago. I did a whole review on the brand. This was actually a really nice cream. I would rebuy this. I didn't love everything from the brand, but this product stood out to me. What does it say here? There's no sulfates in here, no mineral oil. Nothing bad, but it's pH balanced. There was argan oil in here, grapeseed oil. Something's telling me to remind about the smell. The smell wasn't the best. It was kind of powdery. Not the worst, but not the best smell, but it was still a nice cream. I think Sally Beauty has them if you wanted to try that brand. Next, I use up another Shea Moisture Mask, and this is the Mangongo and Hemp Seed Oil High Porosity Moisture Seal Mask with baobab protein and apple cider vinegar, so I definitely have high porosity mask. I do love the performance of this mask. Not crazy about the scent. The scent is just a generic fragrancy perfume that I'm just not crazy about. Worked well. I do have other Shea Moisture masks and other masks in general I do like better, so I'm going to stick with those. And my favorite Shea Moisture mask is the one with the olive green label. That's like impossible to find now, the anti-breakage with the yucca and plantain. That's like my #1 favorite, so I would buy that one instead. Moving on, we of course have Josie Maran Body Butters. I don't think there's been a month and who knows how long that I haven't had any. So we have 2 little ones. Love these body butters. They just sink into my skin. My skin's so soft. Sometimes I like talk about them. I'm like, oh yeah, I have another one. But if you've never watched any of my empties before, you're like, lady, what? Okay. So sometimes I have to explain why I love the products. I forget, and I do apologize for that, but just some of my favorite body butters. She does have competition now, I'll tell you what. The Brazilian Bum Bum Cream from Sephora, I've been loving that too, but these are a little richer and more hydrating. I also like using this in the hair. This makes a really good hair cream. But yeah, so we have 2 of the 4 ounces here. We have Lavender Citrus, smelt okay, herbally, not my favorite scent, and then we have Rosewater. Oh my goodness, Josie Maran team, if by some weird chance you're watching little me over here, who's like not important on the corner of the internet, please supersize this scent. This is one of my favorite Josie Maran like body butter scents ever in the history of the brand. And I feel like I've tried almost all the scents. It smells like straight up rose water. It smells so good, so fresh. I was really sad when this was empty, but you gotta do what you gotta do. They don't last forever, they're body products, but 2 more of these guys. And then we have the Aphogee, the 2-step protein treatment. This is the 4 ounce. This does have silicones in it. Originally I thought it didn't, but it did. When you use this product, you must use it with heat, and then you have to follow it. You rinse it out, and you put something super moisturizing on top. Really good to help with breakage. I used it once every 6 weeks. It is very messy. It does smell terrible. It smells like straight up rotten eggs. There's no getting around it. It is not a pleasant smelling product, but because it works so well with breakage and curl definition and keeping my hair healthier to grow strong, I keep reusing it. I keep rebuying it. I'm going to rebuy it, but I do have the Weedad there protein treatment, which is kind of similar. It's not quite as intense, but it is close, and I want to use that one too. But yeah, this is not my last bottle of the Aphogee 2-step treatment. That is for sure. Next, we have a jar of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I feel like I just talk about this product more than probably any other hair product. My all-time favorite mask. Protein moisture balance is absolutely incredible. I have lots more. I have quite a few on my shelf. If you haven't tried this, definitely want to. I have a referral code. It saves you guys money. I forget if it's 10 or 15%. I don't think it expires. Gives me referral points to the site, but you save money. Win-win situation. So really good. And the brand has a nice set for holiday right now called Hairoscope with this full size, and then 3 other of the best sellers, little try me sizes, and it's like $1 more than the mask alone. Good way to go if you wanted to try it. Next, I use up the Supersmile Professional Whitening Accelerator, and this is what I've been using Supersmile on my teeth since 2007. Use a pea size of this, a pea size of the coordinating toothpaste, and pearly whites. Love, love, love it. Have another one in the medicine cabinet now. Need to take a drink of water. Talking too much. I just did my favorites video right before it. Alright, and yes, it's a Lily Pulitzer little tumbler over there. So next, another Briogeo product, the Curl Charisma Chia and Flaxseed Coil Custard. This is the newest product from the brand, and this is so good. I'm going to post my video review I did of this when it first came out. I do like it on wet hair. I can't use it as a standalone. I need something with more hold, but this has been one of my favorite second, third day hair product refreshers. I'll spray a little spray just to help dampen and reactivate, and if my hair is too poofy, too frizzy, needs weight, needs extra moisture, this is the way to go, and a little goes a long way. Such a good product. And I know it says for coils, but if you have super dry waves and looser curls like I do, works really well. Next, we have, how many Jessicurl products did I use up this month? You know, sometimes I forget. Okay, so I got 3 Jessicurl products this month. You guys know I love Jessicurl. Products are just absolutely incredible. Rockin Ringlets Styling Potion. I want to say a little goes a long way with this one because I don't use too much. It's a curl enhancer. I find by layering it in between my leave-in conditioner and my gel helps with extra frizz, and it just helps fill in some gaps in the hair. Doesn't have hold, can't use it on its own, but it's like an extra step that makes such a difference when I use it versus when I don't. Have another one. 2 Shea Extra Moisturizing Conditioner. This is another favorite conditioner. This was used on my wedding day as my leave-in. I used it as my leave-in. If you want a lighter conditioner, the brand does have another one called the Aloe conditioner as well. That's lighter for fine hair that gets weighed down. I like when there's extra moisturizing stuff in my hair to help add weight and fight against unwanted poof, and this is just phenomenal, and there's so many great extracts in here to promote hair health and hair growth. Have another one, we'll continue to rebuy forever. And then the Stimulating Scalp Massage Oil. So I do like the Which I Love Your Hair. I'll do that every single night on my hair, but then when I know I'm going to wash my hair the next morning, which is 2 to 3 days a week, I'll go in with a heavier, more intense oil blend, and this is my favorite one. This has so much stuff in it. I don't think you guys probably won't be able to see that, but I think her site lists the ingredients. There's just great extracts. It just works really well. I feel my hair is growing at optimal results. So rebuy that too. So this is Aloe Vera Gel. This was the brand Amira Organics. I got this off Amazon. There was another YouTube video I watched that said you could use this with the New Face device instead of the primer, which is right here, and I'm obsessed with this. So I got it to try it. guys, it's not as good. This was making my skin feel dry. It was runny. It was messy. I'm going to stick with New Face's gel primer, which I do have right here, just because, you know what, this is even better now. This is a leave-on one, and now it's infused with skincare, so wouldn't rebuy for the purpose of New Face. Moving on. Oh, another Briogeo product. This is the Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. I just talked about this in my favorites too. Loved it. Product junkie. I kind of like strayed away for a bit. Now I'm back with it. I'm like, how did I ever be without it? I can't use this as a sole leave-in on wet hair. It is not heavy enough for my hair, but just spraying it helps extra like damage control, extra repairing, and I just like it. So continue to use that. Next, I used up this overnight treatment by Shea Moisture. It's an overnight perfecting treatment. I didn't like it. I'm going to be honest. This was my second one because I bought 2 of them without trying them, thinking I generally do like Shea Moisture products. This was a letdown. Didn't do much. My hair actually felt stiff when I applied it in. There's other Shea Moisture products out there that I'd rather spend money on. Moving on, and Olaplex number 3. Love, love, love Olaplex so much. Although they really need to supersize these guys. Like for, I mean, I recycle the plastic anyway, but a supersize would just be better. But, you know, I have tons more. Did a video on it months ago. We'll post it below if you're curious about the details why. Next, used up my favorite co-wash, and this is the Curlsmith Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash. It smells incredible. This is the only co-wash I could use to wear. I keep this one part of my hair keeps going in my eye. I'm trying not to touch my hair, but it keeps like shifting. Alright, so I digress. So this is my favorite co-wash. It's the only co-wash I could use and get away with not using a conditioner or a mask to follow up if I don't have the time. I usually do anyway, but I don't have to. It's just that moisturizing. My curls are bouncy, they're soft, my scalp feels clean, it doesn't lather at all, and the smell is just so fresh and unique. You can get it at curlsmith.com, and also Ulta Online has it too, so if you are like me and you love hoarding your Ulta points, you could reward yourself with that when you have enough points. Moving on, this was the Bliss, the Fat Girl Slim Arm Candy Cream. Arm perfecting cream. It was not, because my arms are still way far from perfect, and I wouldn't rebuy it. I got it on clearance at Kohl's. Didn't do much. I was hoping it would. Used up a lip gloss. This is the It Cosmetics Vitality Lip Stain Gloss in Je ne sais quoi, which is one of my favorite colors of anything. I love It Cosmetics. You guys probably know that if you watch me a lot. The gloss stain is great because it does stain. The gloss is so buttery, moisturizing, makes your lips look plump, fills in the lips line. Je ne sais quoi, if you don't know, is like the perfect pink shade. It goes with each person's pH to like be your own specific shade. But I go through more Je ne sais quoi lip products, the gloss stain, the lipstick, the lip serum, than like any other lippy out there. So of course I have more. I can't be without those. That lives in my bag in the summer because the Vitality lip stain will melt, and then in the winter I switch off to the Bullet lip stain. Moving on. This is sad. I used up my last bottle of Lush's The Comforter Shower Cream, which I discontinued for some unforsaken reason that I do not know. I love this. This was like my favorite smelling shower cream ever, and it left my skin soft, but it had this, what was it, blackberry, blackcurrant, and cassis. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It was just a warm, berry, delicious, oh my god, amazing. I like, when I found out they discontinued it, I like stockpiled it, but Lush products you could only stockpile for so long because they're made fresh and they expire. This was the last one. I mean, they still have the bubble bar in the same scent, so I'll get by going by that. And they just released a lip scrub for a holiday that I bought that tastes like it and tastes incredible, but I'm so sad this is gone. Maybe Lush will reconsider and bring it back. I doubt it. So good. Okay, moving on. I have a few more things. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Primer, Oil-Free Poreless Skin Perfecting Serum Primer. My favorite primer. Comes in a pump. It's like airbrushed skin. You know, if my skin's looking good, I could even just put this on and not necessarily need any like pigmented foundation or product on top of it. Makes a really great base for all of the makeup to follow. It Cosmetics and other brands too. My skin has been more dry lately, so I have been like using this in my T-zone and using another one of the primers where my skin's been feeling dry, but forever rebuying this too. Then we have 4 more things. Yeah, alright, so another cosmetics products actually. So this is the Confidence in an Eye Cream, and this was a great eye cream. It was moisturizing. It did a nice job. There's anti-aging armor. What's really weird is that the face cream, the Confidence in a Cream, breaks me out. The eye cream does not. I don't know. I don't understand. But still, great eye cream. I would buy it again. Liked it. Then we did a brow product, and this is by Doll 10. This is the Arch Master. So what's cool about this brow product is that it had like a mascara on one end, which does still have some left. I'll get to that in a minute. Powder in the middle. And then the, why can't I think? The pencil. So the pencil worked really well. I like that it even went on the skin and everything. Powder was okay. Unfortunately, the mascara part was just too dark for me. Even when I would try to like brush it out with my eyebrow toothbrush, as in it only goes on my eyebrows, doesn't go on my teeth, it still looked a little too dark, so I feel like I was wasting it. And there are other brow products, that brow pencils I like too, that I would rebuy, knowing that like I'm not wasting other product as well. So yeah, and then last but not least, I use up 2 products by Diane, one of my favorite skincare brands, the Tinted Mineral Sunscreen SPF 40. This is a great sunscreen. It has a slight tint to it. It is matte, wears well under makeup, and you should be wearing SPF 365 days a year. Use that up. And her Hydrolux cream, which was ultra hydrating, nourishing, and soothing. Has plant extracts in it, hyaluronic acid, natural oils, and it's good for shaved and compromised skin. Worked really, really well. When my skin got really dry, it just wasn't enough. But before that, when my skin was its usual combination, shine-prone, breakout-prone self, it was amazing. So, yeah, that's it. Those are my empties for October. If you guys did like this and you do like me, thank you. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment would mean so much to me, and I will see you next time. Bye.